Hey everybody, it's Greg the Gamer. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're hopping back into Old World Blues, Ashes to Embers. Hopping back into Old World Blues because there is a task that needs to be doing, and it can only be accomplished on the West Coast. That is, we're bringing the NCR back, baby. Alright, well we have quite a few opportunities as the NCR. This is following the Battle of Navarro and over the Brotherhood, and so we're in a pretty good place as the NCR. We've got the Caesar's Legion to our east, but not really too much in the way of competition beyond that. So it's really, ripe for picking. We're going to be bringing the NCR back to its full glory. We have the NCR Congress, of course. We have the Treaty of New Vegas that we have signed, allowing access to the Hoover Dam and some of the power there. We also have the Northern Frontier, so we have the She State that we're in alignment with, and we also have the Vault City Garrison, so we are providing some manpower to Vault City. So, with all that being said, let's hop into the new California Republic. Let's get our army set up here. We're going to need to get ready. We're going to be going to war pretty soon. And it looks like we don't have a lot in the way of leaders, though I think that we can get that sorted later on down in our focus tree. Alright, our first focus, the founding myth. Let's go. Alright, we do have a lot of factories, a lot of mills, and a lot of civilian factories, so that's certainly going to help us. And a lot of dockyards, oddly enough. Don't really want to build any ships at the moment. Let's get the military factories sorted here. We'll just hop right into building those. We're going to need those. Our current template for our NCR troopers is not great. 16 width, but that's okay. We can improve upon that later on. And if you're looking at our stockpiles, they're reasonable. But we need to continue to recruit troops as much as we can. Caesar will be coming for us eventually. The Lost Hills Bunker, so the Brotherhood's outpost in the middle of our country, just hanging out. Well, we're going to have to sort that too. Vault 13's heroes. Shady Sands was a budding settlement plagued by raiders. Locked in a bitter struggle for survival, it was visited by a denizen, Vault City. Or Vault 13, rather. Known only as the Vault Dweller. Womp womp womp. So we've got a few options here and what we can do to sort this out. We've got debts can always be honored. Strangers must be treated with kindness. Self-sacrifice. And now we have the Republic's golden years. Over 52 years, President Tandy led the Republic. The Union of 5 states went from strength to strength. So we're kind of in a golden age at the moment here, and we've got a few things we can choose here. I think probably the clear option here is clearing the railways across the waste. That's going to give us an extra infrastructure across all states. Stagnation of the zenith. Well, like all things, you stagnate. So, basically, we're going to be going into the State of the Nation. And, we have a crisis in California, democracy, and now we have the 2278 Senate election. My allegiance is to the Republic, to democracy. So, we'll see how it plays out. Alright, so we have the Senate election coming up. But, and looks like Navarro territories have broken into open war. Not really sure. All goods fury. So, we've got a couple options here. Effectively, we can decide how we want to proceed with the Navarro crisis. So Senator Allgood Murphy of the Boneyard, we could go down that route. We're going to lose stability. Or a free people should not take it from others. Honestly, it doesn't really matter. Both are going to lead into the Navarro crisis. I find it kind of odd is you can't really get involved to defend Navarro. Oh well. But in the meantime, we do have the vote of no confidence over the crisis. Basically, our democracy is looked at as inept, and the president super inept. So, because we're doing such a bang-up job, they're trying to impeach us. So we're going to deploy federal troops to the hub. That'll get rid of one of our negative modifiers. And the She State has conquered Navarro. And I guess we're just fine with that. Looks like the Legion's still doing Legion things. Let's, the Northern Garrison. Ooh. Yeah, we've been sending troops to Vault City for some time. Looks like they want to stand up their own army. I'm fine with that. We're going to need all the resources we can get just to defend our state. But anyways, it brings Vault City closer to us in alignment, and maybe they'll join the NCR at some point. And yeah, universal schooling's done. Looks like, yeah, see if we do free market contracts, we can increase support to those supporters of Kimball, keep the president from being impeached. And it looks like our support's continuing to tick up. We can shut down the Navarro probe, which, you know, definitely doesn't stink of underhanded dealings there, but I think we should probably move in that direction. We want to kind of keep this republic together in some form, and having a president impeached is not the greatest. The fact that we even have a president is amazing. We'll go ahead and continue the queue up troops. Oh, excellent. Congress retains confidence in the president. Been vindicated. Not a crook. And Reno. Mr. Bishop retains power in New Reno. All right. I believe Mr. Bishop is friendly to the NCR, and maybe we can get some lucrative trade out of this, so that's a good thing. Our friends in Reno. We're going to try to give them some arms workshops and some, looks like some scrap and sort, and send them some NCR dollars, which I don't know how they would spend those as they're not in the NCR, but kind of bind them and get them more loyal to the NCR. Maybe we'll have a friend in the future. And New Reno is at war. Okay. Friends in New Reno. Peace is good for business. Well, it opens up free markets. I don't really know what's going to happen to the Vipers, though. But we could ask them for the Sierra Army Depot. I think that's the right move. And let's update our templates to 18 combat width. It's going to give our troops just a little bit more bite. All right. Sierra Army Base here. So we can ask them to lease it, or we can lease it rather from New Reno, or we could simply require that they give it to us. So what do you think we're going to choose? Only annexation of the base is acceptable. It's part of Californian territory, so it's ours by right, and we will take it. My God. Yeah. And Sierra Army Depot, yeah, they refused to give it to us. Typical. That's all right. Did like Vegas better anyway. Let's go into rapid expansion. We're going to get a war goal on the rapids. So let's move our troops down and get ready for our first war. It should be relatively easy. All right. We can do border conflict with New Reno to try to get Sierra Army Base. I think that's what we want to do. All right, let's take it. So Marysville's Ranch is closest to it. I think that's what we want. They should have just given it to us. Well, there's always a solution to that too. And the border conflict is kicking off. Doesn't look like they have any troops on the borders, so I'm surprised that we haven't instantly won. They don't have any troops at all. Perfect. Well, we'll soon have this sorted out. All right. Victory at Sierra Army Depot. They didn't listen to us. They should have. It was silly. But that's sorted. Now we have access to the super secret cool base. Let's declare war on the rapids. All right. We'll just go ahead and push in aggressively. I think they don't have much here. Keep pushing. Last stand spam. That's okay. More corruption. CD Shans. My goodness. Okay. Yes, we get it. Lower tariffs. Everyone likes lower tariffs. All right, keep pushing in. We're starting to break them, cut them apart here. Our troops aren't great, but they're far better than anything they have. Push, push, push. Ah, just cut him up here. Take Tumble home. And I think... No. Well, we do have a nice encirclement down here south. So just keep encircling them, destroying them. And that's what we'll do. The Siege of Hidden Valley. And Paymaster Landing is about to fall. Bam. All right. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Take all states, and they do have a little navy. Let's take that too. Alrighty. Now we can do a rapid settlement in that area. That's basically going to give us cores on all that territory we just took from the rapids. Really a win-win. Let's unite them. Going to get war goals on the divide. Set up and take the state. Again, they don't have too much. Certainly not enough to stand up against the NCR and NCR troopers. But nevertheless, we can't take too many chances. Push in aggressively. Alright, pin these guys and push in. We'll cut around them. Not a problem. Alright, yep, just like a hot knife through butter. We're just pushing, pushing, pushing. Yeah, let's see if we can get any encirclements along the way. They do actually have a fair amount of troops for a small faction, and she wants to join us. They want to join the NCR. Well, welcome aboard, she. Welcome to the winning team. Alright. And they're just about to fall. And our units are still not the best, but they are better than anything they have. Just taking a little bit longer, but we've encircled a good portion of their army in 3 different pockets, so this should be sorted soon. And that's it. The divide has been defeated. Take everything easy. And the NCR grows. Alright, so queue up more troops. We're going to need those. Alright, motorization flight. We want to get better fighters eventually. We're going to need air power. The Baja Blues. It's going to take us down the focus tree where we can get war goals on the Baja states and continue to grow. The Battle of Hoover Dam. Looks like the Legion is being bold and going for the Hoover Dam. Well, it's just not going to fly. Alright, let's take a look here. Unfortunately, as they are a puppet state, for whatever reason, we can't join the war. I guess they're not a puppet state, but they are part of the NCR alliance, and that doesn't matter. We've won anyway, without actually sending troops. The old world holds. Alright, we've set up for the Baja territories. And this should be relatively easily as we go down. The best form of government. Now we can go with President Kimball, or we can go with Senator Hayes in this. So Hayes is more of the kind of the common man proponent, and Kimball's more of the kind of nationalist, authoritarian-ish type of guys. So we've got a few options here. I think we're going to try to stick with Kimball. Now, if we're looking at the election map here, it looks like Kimball does currently still hold most of the support. We'll just have to keep an eye on that. Queue up more troops. Want another army group if I can. Alright, we're going to open up the Navarro Reservation. This is going to give us some more perks, and it's going to give us support for Kimball. Declare war on the Valet Bandits. And push in hard. And I think this should relatively be easy. Now they do have a very narrow area there, so it could be a little sucky to push through that gap in the Baja. But we do have planes now. Well, we have gliders, so barely be considered planes, but we've got something. Pushing in. All right, we're going to lift business restrictions as well. It's going to give us more support for Kimball in the election. And see if we can cut these guys off. The Nevada Rangers wants to join us. Welcome to the NCR. the winning team. Perfect. Yeah. All right, we've got these guys. Just close these pockets. Destroy what troops they have north here. Yeah, the hardest part is just pushing through that mountain range initially. Get down south, head towards Bai. And it looks like the Shi state has landed troops behind the lines. That's okay. And they are finished. Looks like they're one other faction in the war here, so let's take these guys out south. Yeah, no. Spam. And the Nevada Pact announces alliance with the NCR. Oh, so Vault City has joined the NCR. Excellent. Welcome aboard. Our alliance grows stronger. The secrets of Navarro will be ours. Push down. They don't have... Yeah, and they're gone. That was a quick war. The Paz bandits are no more. Let's see what we can get in this peace conference. Not a terrible peace conference. The Shi state did take a little bit of the tip of the Baja, but I'm fine with that. We did get some Navy. And the election continues to be tight. And it looks like Mayor Hayes is dominating the fate of democracy. So what do we go with? Grand Slam, where, so Hayes is going to win the election. Or we can simply say, yeah, the election was invalid, and continue to stay in office as Kimball. I don't know. We've made it this far. Let's go with Kimball. What could possibly go wrong? Electoral deadlock in the NCR. Well, our republic is swallowed by strife. Let's do Kimball's lame duck speech. He's the president of necessity, really. So we're just going to stay in office, and I hope nobody minds that. I'm sure it won't have any ramifications. So, yeah. The states will stand for this. Will not stand for this. Well, I don't know what states they're talking about, but, yeah. We'll cross that bridge when we have to. We're going to recall federal troopers. That'll help stabilize the system, and we're going to declare a permanent state of emergency. Always the best. All right. Knock at the door. Without a solution. Boys, sorry to say, looks like somebody has killed the president and the war cabinet. It's not good. Yeah, now we have a vacant leadership. Yikes. Our stability is still okay. We'll get the Committee for National Security in there, and that will help things. United Fronts. So now we have our National Security Committee running the country instead of a president. So we're in uncharted waters, boys. Yeah, things are not great in the NCR, but we'll declare martial law, and that'll sort things out, right? And there's a fire in Congress. Oy, where have we seen this before? The Enabling Act. We can dissolve part of our Constitution. Give us more powers. Are we the baddies? Yes, the new California Republic. Yeah, we're inching closer to civil war, I think. I don't know how to stop it at this point. I think we've gone too far down the rabbit hole. That's okay. We've made our bed. We're going to have to lie in it, so we'll continue on. And to the republic for which it stands. So, looks like we can choose sides in the Civil War. I'm not really sure which one's best. Not bow to tyranny. That sounds good. And a new country, the Californian way. Ah, jeez. Yeah, we swapped. This is not great. So we're no longer the NCR. We are the competition. So we're the Californian way. Oh well. Yeah. So this campaign has ended a little prematurely than I thought it would. And subscribe if you haven't done so already, folks, for more awesome Hearts of Iron content to come in the future, including more content down in the waste of the Old World Blues mod. If you've enjoyed that, maybe we'll take another run at the NCR in the future. But anyways, it's been fun today. Hey, this has been Greg the Gamer. You guys have an awesome day, and I'll talk to you soon.